Oh, there we go. I'm having production problems today, K-pop Tosis. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and we've got game 2 of this best of 3 series coming up. Birdgang versus MVP Hot6. We've got a new caster with us.
Yeah, we brought him back.
Nature's Prophet got a little stool,
He's
so
been
now he's
down too low. You can only see his horns.
he's
Now he's back where he should
we
be.
raised up, except
He's
this
back on
overlay
top.
covers his eyes.
Oh my God! Again? No.
All right, we'll get rid of it. We need the Nature's Prophet. Forget about Twitter.
I don't care about my name. He deserves to be in a better position. He's
Oh
Nature's
God,
Prophet. Come on.
these teams,
Come
man.
on, dude.
I'm like,
on, man.
come on, man.
Come on, man. For real.
You stupid fattykins. Shut up, you.
Okay. Well, they're drafting fast again.
Yeah, dude. These guys, they know exactly what they want to do. Bonus time is for scrubs apparently because they're cruising.
MVP Hot6 did not learn their lesson.
All right,
Ancient
so
Apparition, Shadow Shaman. Those are the two best supports right now in the game.
let's see. Let's look at these first. They ban out Nyx Assassin, admirable. Clockwork. I mean, I don't have a big problem with their first bans, honestly.
I mean,
10
yeah, but
seconds
you just
remaining.
got wrecked by Ancient Apparition Shadow Shaman last game.
Yeah, you would maybe consider
5 seconds
either
remaining.
banning one or two of those out or trying to pick them
And
yourself.
you instead decide to go Lena Nightstalker. I
Well,
mean, it's fun.
it's more
we'll see
the-
how it works.
The
like,
Crystal Maiden is why I'm surprised. Like last game, they grabbed Crystal
no,
Maiden early.
You don't understand. They're going for the hot sister combo.
You don't understand. It's all about the hair.
It's all about the role play. Like, you don't understand. That's the whole point. They're trying to get.
Well, I still like. I just think Crystal Maiden's not that strong. I don't think she is first pick material.
She's okay.
She's not. Come on, she's
10
not
seconds
first pick kind of
remaining.
hero
No, she's
right
not
now.
first pick at
She's.
all.
There are way more valuable heroes out there, and Ancient
5
Apparition,
seconds
Shadow Shaman are
remaining.
two of them. This time,
Dire
MVP
team.
will grab the Invoker, and Birdgang will be the ones to grab Marana
Radiant
Puck.
team.
And interesting, they'll final pick the Weaver. Now, Hot6, I'm not sure what they want to pick here. Probably an off-laner.
Yeah.
I guess it'll be like a safe lane
It's gonna
try
be a,
with
it's
Night
gonna be a safe
Stalker.
lane Night Stalker.
Yeah, and then the Invoker mid, probably CM in the jungle again.
I would actually expect duels with a Night Stalker.
Yeah, okay.
We'll probably try to see. They'll probably do another greedy duel lane.
It might be Lena with the Night Stalker and
10
then CM in the
seconds
jungle,
remaining.
kind of like what would be a tri lane, except CM will just be jungling it up. Maybe
5
not though. I
seconds
mean,
If they try to run Night Stalker Lena against this Weaver Shadow Shaman Ancient
Reserve
Apparition
time.
tri lane again, they're just gonna get wrecked again.
yeah. I mean, Ancient Apparition is like just there isn't that same synergy of there's no Luna, there's no Lycan. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Lycan was ignored here. He wasn't picked or banned, and I don't think MVP Hot6 can get away with it here.
No.
But
I'm expecting another greedy carry pick out of Hot6. Honestly, they're gonna try to do duels again and go up against this tri lane.
yeah.
I mean, it's what they did last time. I mean, it's admirable if they're going to stick to a strategy. We'll see if they can
What-
execute better.
I'm trying to think what a good off-lane pick would be right here. Clockwork wouldn't be too bad, but they've already banned him out. Nyx wouldn't be too bad, but he's been banned out. Batrider wouldn't be bad. Slark wouldn't be bad. All these good off-laners have been taken out of the
Yeah,
pool.
yeah.
Who's left? I mean, Timbersaw comes to mind, but this
Timbersaw's awful. Right?
isn't a
Timbersaw got
particularly
nerfed
good
into the
Timbersaw
dirt.
game.
He doesn't get played much. Hardly.
He
He's completely
should.
fallen
I
off.
think he's very underrated. I still think he's
Timbersaw?
yeah.
Yeah, Timbersaw.
Well, not in this game. There's no strength heroes. That's
Exactly.
where he shines. So
Exactly.
he's not a good
It's-
pick here, but I think in general, Timber deserves a little more love than he gets. He still does.
It's situational. You got to look what the other team's doing.
He
if
still
you
does
can
a fuck ton of damage, dude.
against strength heroes.
Pure damage. He's still. I mean, as if he doesn't do a lot of damage to squishy int heroes too.
That's true.
He's still. I think Timber is. He deserves a little more love, but still, I mean, obviously they're stumped too. They're trying to figure out what's their best choice.
They're taking their sweet time.
Wind Ranger could be an option. Wind Runner, whatever you want to call her.
Yeah, come on. How dare you be accurate?
What are some other offlaners here? Like what else is it? What am I? There's got to be one that I'm missing. Something I'm forgetting.
I don't know. They're
Pull-
taking
pull-
too much time. They're gonna like pull something out of the hat that's really
Yeah.
stupid. Just wait.
Bounty Hunter. Okay, that's an offlaner I
Okay,
hadn't
so are they
considered.
gonna do a tri lane? They have to do a tri lane at this point.
Yeah, they won't be doing a duo lane with Bounty. But again, I don't think it'll be a true tri lane because I think they're going to do the same thing with CM where she just tries to jungle up.
She's gonna jungle and try to rotate mid a lot.
and yeah, keyword try.
Good luck doing that against a puck. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up.
Yeah, sorry, I was just chuckling at some of the chat comments.
Oh, gosh. Why are you reading chat? Come on, man.
You know, what am I going to do? We're loading in here. You know, it's the perfect time to look at chat. There's not much else to report on. Yeah, the bounty hunter, he's not bad here. I mean, it's an okay pick. Bounty hunter in general has just
I think
really
it's
fallen
bad.
off in popularity.
I think it's okay. Bad is a strong word. I think where bounty hunter excels recently is when you know the other team's running a greedy jungler, right?
Hmm.
You know the other team is going to be putting a Doom in the jungle. You know they're going to be putting a
Enigma,
Enigma in the
yeah.
jungle,
An
an Enchantress, a
enchantress.
Shin. You can put a bounty hunter in the offlane as a 4 even, as a
Mhm.
4, and let him just roam and share experience with the Chin with the Enchantress, harass the other hero down, do a lot of damage, make them, like I said, share that experience, and just completely wreck their early game. That's where I think bounty hunter is good.
Yes.
Now, as
Agreed.
a solo offlane up against a very strong tri-lane, to where if he gets caught out at all, he's dead.
Not so
Not
much.
so sure.
Yeah.
We'll see though.
I totally agree. Last I saw Bounty Hunter was Bulldog, and he did exactly what you just described.
Yep.
He basically just followed Chen around in the jungle and obliterated
30
him. Now, there will be a
seconds to
small
battle.
victory for MVP. They'll see this ward that gets put down. Obviously, they counter it, and they take out that sentry. So, that's a good start. They're off to, they're hitting the ground running out of the gate.
I will make a caveat to what I just said. Another
Alright.
good bounty hunter in this patch that I've seen, when Fear runs it. When he
Fear
runs
bounty
that safe lane, tri-lane bounty hunter.
Hmm.
And what he does is he likes to play these semi-carry carries. I mean,
The
Benny isn't
battle
really a carry, but he can be
begins.
kind of a semi-carry.
I would call him a semi.
He's definitely not a carry. He's definitely a semi-carry. But Fear likes to play those type of heroes. He likes to play Slark. He likes to play Doom. He likes to play Bounty Hunter and farm him up in the safe lane and start fighting really early and let Arteezy be the guy that focuses on farming in the late game. And it works out pretty well for them.
Yeah.
But that's the only other situation I've seen Bounty Hunter excel in this
Look
patch.
at this Lena hat. I've never seen this before, but it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. That's so adorable. It's like a little sun hat. It's like she's going to go catch some
Oh,
rays.
God.
Look, it's sideways on her head with the cute little ribbon.
I'm sure it was from the year of the horse thing.
You don't think it's cute?
It's okay.
It's this guy over here. It's
It's okay.
okay. That's a beautiful cosmetic, man. That thing deserves some love. I mean, we don't see Lena very often as well. So you have
And
to
Andrew's
love
already getting gone on up top.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's
Like-
fine though. He's fine.
He's
They've
not
got a
okay. He's not
sentry
even going
down.
to be able to come up in this lane now.
Yeah.
He has no way to deward this ward, and he's just going to be sad.
He's just going to be sad. Yeah, let's introduce these rosters here. We've got MVP Hot6 on the Radiant side. They are down 0-1 in this best-of-3 series. In the bottom lane, it will be a duo lane. Adam on the position 1 Night Stalker. Sunby on the Lena with the beautiful hat. We've got Dubu on the Crystal Maiden with the atrocious hairdo, if you ask K-Pop Tosis in the jungle once again. Danny on the Invoker in the mid lane, and it will be Andrew playing on the off-lane Bounty Hunter. And interestingly enough, we see Invoker Puck in the mid lane again, but on opposite teams.
Yes.
So that's kind of fascinating, and here we'll get to see like kind of that true skill difference. Same hero matchup, but reversing the roles.
Exactly. For Birdgang, we'll see Sky playing the Weaver. Supporting him in this lane is going to be an Ancient Apparition played by JU. I'm going to call him JU. In the mid lane, we have Puck being played up by the MP.
Yep.
Mirana is going to be played by Febby. And Tinbird on his now signature Shadow Shaman.
After one game, now signature.
Now signature.
But he did play a really mean Shadow Shaman last game, to be perfectly fair.
That's great.
It was definitely MP who played the Invoker. It was Danny on the Puck, right? They didn't pull some sort of
I'm pretty sure it
a
was Danny on the Puck.
switcheroo. I can't remember off the
I'm
top of
pretty
my
sure.
head.
I'm
But
pretty sure.
okay, well, we'll assume so. So how are things looking out of the gate? Invoker getting slightly better farm. It looks like he will be going Quast Wex. 2 points in Quast. Has Cold Snap already. Hasn't committed yet, but generally Exort Invokers. Grab that Exort early on. Down bottom, Sunby taking a lot of damage from that chilling touch. Will survive with just a few hit points to spare, but now Adam, he'll be maybe in a little bit of trouble. Sky,
Well,
he's
Sky's
going to
sticking around.
Shikuchi. Sunby coming back in, and they want this kill. There's a sentry down. They're trying to bait him, but uh-oh.
Oh, great
Tenbird's
rotation.
rotated. And there you go. First blood comes out. Again, great rotation from Tenbird.
Yeah.
Amazing. This guy, he's in the right place at the right time.
This was really smart, by the way, because honestly, the roster was just up top to make sure the Mirana got a lot of farm early. He put down a ward, he stuck around, he pulled some camps, made sure that the Mirana was good and happy, and then went and joined the tri-lane bottom, which I think was the good decision instead of putting him there originally and maybe letting the bounty hunter have a little more space than he should have.
Sky needs to be careful here, though. I'm not sure if he realizes there's a sentry down. And he will move back into the trees. Shiguchi coming up in about 2 seconds. He is silenced, though, and he falls.
The silence.
Doesn't even use the stick charges.
I forget that Night Stalker has that silence.
Forgot about that silence.
I forgot about the core ability in his toolkit.
Yeah, the crippling fear is just it's disgusting. That's a daytime one as well. It's going to get a little bit worse here as nighttime rolls over. It looks like there will be a rotation towards the mid. 10 Bird has moved over this way. He will probably camp out the 4-minute rune, hoping it'll spawn at the top position. MP and Danny, they're going blow for blow, so it's pretty even here in the mid, which is a little bit different than last game where MP just he got balling out of control.
10 Bird wants to go for the fucking mad 4-minute loop behind the Dire top tower gank. This is when fucking mad was playing plays Bane like 4 minutes. You can almost set a clock by this gank. Like it was so common they had to just stop doing it because teams would waste a sentry ward.
Just preemptively throwing a sentry down like right here.
Back when sentries dispelled.
And look at that. He'll open with a dust.
He's taking a lot of tower hits.
Yeah, 10 Bird. He's in trouble, actually. He will fall to the Radiant. And, yeah, Puck rotates in. He's got a haste rune, and they make it a 1-for-1, but maybe a little bit too bold for 10 Bird. Sky down to the bottom. He'll actually take the Light Strike Array. There's a Dragon Slave to finish him off, and Lina will grab a kill. So, well, MVP, at least grab a kill down in the bottom lane. It is nighttime, so now they need to be a bit more careful.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, I've been surprised at how strong this Night Stalker Lina combo has been at shutting down the Weaver.
Stay near.
Yeah, one thing about the Weaver.
Drinkhole's going to go out mid.
Oh, really? Uh-oh, yeah, here we go. Danny, perhaps in some trouble. Andrew has rotated in, but he'll get shackled. Tornado to interrupt it. And MP taking some damage. Will phase shift. That's the panic Puck, but he'll make it out just in the nick of time. We'll hop into the trees, and he's going to sip up that bottle. They know he's in there. The EMP gets phase shift. Beautifully done by the Fairy Dragon. A lot of low health heroes, but it looks like everyone will survive for now. Bounty Hunter trying to be cheeky. He will cut in between the tier 1 and the tier 2. He will find a kill on 10 Bird, but before he goes down, 10 Bird will go ahead and use the dust. The illusory orb will be juked, but now Andrew's in big trouble. Can they go blow for blow? Stick charges will be enough, but Puck just doesn't have the mana for another orb. What a sad story.
He's so
for
fast
MP.
by tracking him.
Yeah, smart plays.
I'm impressed by this Bounty Hunter.
So the big breadwinner, though, this entire time is the Mirana. We have not seen Febby do much other than farm. He is the last hit leader by a large margin, 36. Next highest is Invoker at 24. And on net worth, he is 700 up on the Invoker. So this will be a carry Mirana here. Level 6, Phase Boots, and Aquila up already.
That's good. That's good.
It's solid, yeah.
That's okay.
Good stuff.
That's good.
Adam down bottom. It's nighttime, and he's hungry. He's going for the Ancient Apparition. Another Light Strike Array connects. Dragon Slave to follow up. And when you open with that Void, man, it makes for an easy Lina stun. This isn't like a lane duo that you normally think of as potent, but they do a lot of damage. Adam going blow for blow with Sky, but 10 Bird ports down, and he'll clean it up with an Ether Shock. Well done, and they will at least make it a 1-for-1. Support AA for the position 1 Night Stalker. Great trade for Birdgang.
Even though the Night Stalker fell there, I'm really impressed by how good of a matchup this is and how good of a counter pick this was by MVP. Night Stalker working really well against the Weaver, having the built-in silence. He's got one of the higher base armors in the game, which makes him really resilient to the multiple right-click harass of the Weaver.
Yeah, and MP in the mid lane. He's in some trouble. Does have the phase shift, but no orb available. Will sip up that bottle. Waning Rift and the Dream Coil. It will tether onto Adam here, and yeah, there's an arrow. He gets some time balk for him. Compliments of that EMP, but it's not enough. At least they make it a 1-for-1 before the Night Stalker falls, but Puck will also take a spill. This is a little bit scary for Night Stalker. This is the time when he needs to pick up kills, and he's now died twice back-to-back. He did grab a kill there, but I would say that's not worth it.
No, I mean, it's arguable because he did get the kill first, which means he does get the experience from the kill, whereas the Puck does not. But at the end of the day, it's trading your 1 for a 2. When it's a Night Stalker at night, he shouldn't be really dying at all.
And Dubu, he'll walk right into Febby, 10 Bird, who were smoked up. They move into the Radiant Jungle. They'll find a free kill. Now Andrew rotating in on the Bounty Hunter, scouts it out a little bit. Lina hiding behind the tree line. She's not quite level 6, so can't just Laguna Blade to victory, but will connect with another nice stun, and that sets up for the kill. That's a track kill as well.
Is this a bug? I don't see any items in Febby. So 10 Bird just had to buy boots, Iron Branches, and Town Portal Scroll. I didn't see anything in his inventory before that kill.
Yeah, it must be a bug. I see his stuff.
Okay, that was weird because I was watching him go away. He had no items in his inventory.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Febby will grab the regeneration rune. That's where things will... Oops, I hate when I do that. When I accidentally click on that portrait and it goes into role-playing mode. Puck is going to be in some trouble here in the mid. Andrew coming in will open up with a crit. Illusory orb back, and yeah, MP will be just fine. JU is on the high ground. But this Lena has really been on point with her stuns. Light Strike Array is not an easy ability to use, and they have had abilities to make it easier, of course, slows, so it's easier to line up, but she's still done a great job and connected to those stuns, with those stuns at the crucial times. But
I'm still confused about this Tinbird thing, because he's been involved in 2 kills. He should have more than Boots 2 branches.
he has died 3 times, though,
That's
which is another problem.
Okay, I'm just going to resign to it being a bug. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. So there is actually a pretty big rotation towards the mid lane here. There are 3 heroes, and Dubu is in the jungle kind of nearby. They really like this jungling Crystal Maiden, and I still just... I struggle to see the real advantage here. There are a lot of other heroes that just do so much more with less, and they have let Febby just to his own devices. He's still the last hit leader. He'll get a free tier 1 tower in the top lane, completely uncontested. And even though Mirana isn't really considered a hard carry, she still does scale with farm. She's still an agility hero. And she can carry, especially if she stays #1 on the net worth chart by a margin such as this of about 50%.
Right. Yeah, she's not your typical hard carry, but I mean, what typical hard carries do you see being played a lot right now that aren't named Morphling? And even, I mean, we argue
Spirit.
about the goodness of Morphling. Ember Spirit, yeah, he's a hard carry, but he's like...
Carry. He's a different breed, though.
He's
his own.
breed.
Yeah, he's his own brand. We will see an engage on Danny in the mid lane. Arrow will fly. Tinbird taking a lot of damage, but he does set up this kill. Maybe they can get a counter kill on the Shadow Shaman. He throws out the Hex, and no, it's a 2-for-0 going the way of Birdgang. Beautifully done. Lena has the Laguna Blade. She wants it, and she'll just throw it on the Puck instead. Now Febby could actually be in some trouble. He'll take a Frostbite. Does not have Elite, but has a Moonlight Shadow available. He will be able to burn it if things get sticky. So a 2-for-1, but yeah, again, another good exchange for Birdgang, and they've got about a 3,000 gold lead. Experience not too much in their favor, but they're still doing just fine. And again, they've got the better late game. They've got this farming Mirana, and then they've also got Weaver, who maybe his farm isn't great, but he is still a hard carry.
Right. And I mean, MVP, like, they're just not really farming here. They're like moving around a lot. If you're expecting to move around this much, trying to make stuff happen as much as they are, like, they need to be up by a lot more than 1 kill. Their hard carry, quote unquote, Night Stalker, who was in the safe lane, has 25 last hits at this point.
Invoker, he'll get picked off. Time lapse back from the Weaver. Febby will take a silence, but he can just hop back to safety now.
Yeah.
And find a free kill on the Invoker. That's it. Maybe. Can they turn this into something else? Lena, again, a beautiful Light Strike Array. Dragon Slave connects on 2, but it's just not enough. Now the Puck comes in. Dream Coil finishes off the sisters, and they will both fall. Andrew and Adam looking for a recovery kill. They might be able to grab one. There's the ultimate from Night Stalker. Tinbird, he's in some trouble. There's a track kill. Again, will get off the dust before he falls. The question is, will the follow-up be there? Puck was in kind of an awkward position, but we'll just scoot back. Arrow flies. We'll be off the mark.
But yeah, like, Birdgang was able to fight 4v5 for the first 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, ooh, Weaver. He will be able to Shikuchi before the silence comes. Ooh, he'll walk away. If they'd silenced first, that might have been a kill. But, yeah, a little bit of a misplay there from the Night Stalker. I don't know. It still would have been a difficult kill. They would have had a small window, but, yeah, no reason to avoid first there because, as we know, slows don't really do a hell of a lot against Weaver in terms of setting up kills.
No, it does not.
And Mirana, 4-0-3 still, just looking at the net worth. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but now she's effectively doubling the leading farmers on MVP. It's pretty dirty. Tier 1 tower bottom, taking some heavy pressure from MVP, but the Ancient Apparition ult will fly in. It will connect with all 3. Mirana on the other side of the tree line, looking for an arrow opportunity. Just waiting for that opening. I don't think they'll go over. I don't think they're going to overcommit here. They just want to defend this tower. They don't really want to pick a fight. They're spread out.
And see, you see the strength of Birdgang supports here. So they can't even... MVP grouped up as 4 to push down the easiest tower to kill in the game, which is the Dire short lane tower. And they can't do it against 1 Weaver and 1 Ancient Apparition.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, Birdgang go mid, and they take out the tier 1 with the Rost Awards and Puck. So that was just a disaster for MVP. They put a lot of resources into that bottom tower. Like you mentioned, they didn't even finish it off. Then they lost one in the fray. So things just getting worse here for our Radiant side. About 5,000 gold, 3,000 experience. A couple of smokes coming out, though. One on Lena and one on the Shadow Shaman here. Rasta.
Rasta.
Rasta Pasta.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, God.
How come they
tower
couldn't
is
name
under
him
attack.
Rasta? Why did he have to be Shadow Shaman?
I mean, they just tried to stick to more of the
More
less
descriptive.
named. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot. I mean, Mirana.
They only took the names of ones where the copyright was an issue. Like Priestess of the Moon is a Blizzard thing, so she had to be Mirana.
JU, Andrew's gonna go on
Dyer's
top.
middle
Uh-oh.
tower is
Oh
under
yeah, that's going to
attack.
be a
Person
solo kill. There you go, Bounty Hunter, making it happen.
Doing business with you.
But still, only a kill on the Ancient Apparition. It's nice, but not the end of the world.
Radiant's bottom
And they didn't
BG.
have any heroes around to share the track gold with.
Yeah, so, I mean, nice
It's
little
good.
solo
It's
kill.
definitely good, but it's not.
Solo kills are never a bad thing, but not really a game changer. So BG will group up. They're going to pressure this bottom tier 1. A Glyph is available for MVP, so they could make a hold here if they were so inclined, but they don't want to. They're just going to watch this tower fall. They'll save the Glyph, and Birdgang will grab another free tier 1 tower. That'll take the total tower count now 3-0. They will smoke up, and now they are looking for a kill. They will be
Dyer's
aggressive,
middle tower
rotating
is
through the
under
Radiant
attack.
jungle, and oh no, they're going to bump right into the Lena and Bounty Hunter.
This is gonna be disastrous.
Haste rune. It will get picked up by Andrew. The dust actually falls
Dyer's
short.
top
Okay.
tower is
So
under
never
attack.
mind. The
Avoiding
smoke will get revealed and nothing bad will come out of it. Maybe a small stroke of luck there. Burning that dust just a little bit too early, but oh, Adam, he gets caught in the Dream Coil. EMP comes out. Arrow flies. Will connect on the Night Stalker from long range. Ancient Apparition ult flies. That's enough to finish him off. Not a good way to start off this fight if you're MVP Hot6. Now Dubu, he's under hot pursuit, and he'll actually double back a little bit. Yeah, see you later, Crystal Maiden.
And they wasted the Laguna Blade on Sky, and it still didn't kill him.
Yeah.
He didn't even have to time lapse.
He doesn't have enough mana.
He just Scoochied away, and it was fine.
Oh my, MVP just in disarray. It's 10-12 on hero kills at the 15-minute mark, but that's very misleading. 7,500 gold, 3,000 experience, and now Birdgang, the right idea. They'll move straight into the Roach Pit. And what can MVP do to contest this? Normally I would say, against a Night Stalker, it's nighttime. You don't really want to move into Roche, but
You've got Rost on Dire side.
yeah, you've got Rasta on Dire. Night Stalker's dead. This is easy peasy.
If you have Rost on Dire, any rush after 15 minutes is just a given.
Andrew tries to walk in for a potential Roshan snipe, Aegis steal, but they've got a sentry down. Birdgang are too smart for it. They'll destroy him, and that just ends up being a feed.
Honestly, what are you gonna do? Past 15 minutes, Rasta has, he's got war. Definitely has wards at 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes if he's had a good game where he's your mid hero, he might have 2 points in wards. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go in as 5 and fight on wards, on top of wards. What are you gonna do? It's way too easy to
Is
take.
Rasta
Roche.
the hero that you said, like, on Dire side, he's got, like, an
69% win rate at this point.
on Dire,
On
and
Dire.
on Radiant, it's
Like
like
48.
40. So, like, an absurd disparity between Rasta on Dire versus
20% is
Radiant.
pretty ridiculous. And
That's
he's been
like
picked
beyond
44 times
variance.
on Dire and 33 times on Reddit when I ran the numbers.
Yeah.
So
A big enough sample that you can pretty decisively say that that's not just variance. It's more than that.
I honestly feel that Shadow Shaman is first pick on Dire. If you're Dire, you should be trying to first pick it. If you're on Radiant and you know the other team run Shadow Shaman, you should first ban it. That's how strong I think the hero is right now.
Yeah, it's true. He really has a big impact on Roche. Wow. So, yeah, Aegis up on Febby now. His farm's still continuing to impress. He's got a Yasha to go with his drums, and BG, they are just getting aggressive. Invisibility rune up on Puck. They see Danny in the mid, but Dubu, he'll just walk right into him, and they finish him off. Marana grabs the kill, and Andrew just walks right into it. Dream Coil comes out. Tornado does fly right through the pack, but Birdgang will... They'll be on the defensive here. They'll back up.
I know we've been harping more on MVP this game, but some of these solo Dream Coils have not been the best.
Yeah, okay, Rasta wards come out, though, and now Andrew's in trouble. They have the crowd controls, but will it be enough? No, he'll walk away with 15 hit points to spare. But meanwhile, another fight breaking out down bottom here. Weaver doing a fair bit of damage, taking some as well. He gets Laguna Bladed. We'll be able to time-lapse to full health. Invoker falls. Oh, boy. Weaver's just... I guess he's a good Laguna target, but you can't use it that way. You have to lock him down and use it as a finisher before he time-lapses.
Yeah.
Not the opener without enough follow-up to kill him.
Exactly. Because the thing is, if you do it as an opener, he's just going to time-lapse back.
Yeah, he just time-lapse right
so
away.
he needs to be a little more patient with those Laguna Blades.
Yeah, you need the... Really what you want is the Night Stalker to go in, drop his Crippling Fear, Void Rotation. That should be enough to get him low enough, and at least he's silenced. Laguna Blade. Then if he's not dead, Dragon Slave. That should be enough
He's
to
just
finish
not being
him.
patient enough.
Yeah, getting a little...
Trying to make things happen.
Getting a little bit too excited there. And, oh, what's this Bounty Hunter doing? He's hoping for a courier here. This is... I mean... you might get the courier, but at this point in the game, your farming is more important. Shadow Shaman, if only he had a gem, that's a free kill. But yeah, I guess he's hoping like the courier will come in, and they're so far out of the base that maybe they can make something happen. But oh, Dubu, he could be in some trouble. No, maybe it's Puck that's in trouble. He'll walk right into 4. Tornado off the mark once again. And there's a Dream Coil, connects with 3 of the 4. Febby hops in, Puck dies, but down goes the Crystal Maiden, doing a lot of damage to Danny. He'll be the second one to go down on the side of MVP. Shackles on the Night Stalker. It's daytime as well. There's the Hex. Godlike streak on Febby. He is 9-0-6, and I have a feeling it's about to be 10. The arrow is off the mark, but it doesn't matter. Triple kill for the Marana. Bounty Hunter is still just having a dance party here.
He's like, screw you guys.
Like,
I don't want to be a part of this.
Oh, my.
I don't want to be a part of this game anymore. I'm just going to try to find me a courier.
Yeah, like,
okay,
here we go. This is it.
We have a...
Houston.
We have a bogey.
We have a bogey. Here comes
Oh, no! He moved. Did he move in the side of the tower?
I don't know. Or are they just suspicious because he's been missing for so long?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he's been standing there for
my gosh.
at least a minute. All that time, and then they move it away. That's
like going in for the long con, and Febby is finally going to fall, but he has the Aegis.
He's got the Aegis. It's not in vain. They do get a kill on Dubu. And Sky comes in. He'll take a rotation from Adam. Light Strike Array off the mark, trying to time it after the Aegis. And Birdgang, they're going ham at this point. 20-11. Oh boy, there's the arrow, and it will be off the mark this time. Bounty, he's literally just AFK here.
He's still here.
Look at him. He's just this time he's not even where the courier's going. He's just hanging out in the trees.
Report BH AFK.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
I don't know if this is like part of a strategy or if this is just some rage or
at this point they're just messing around.
They
realize there's not much saving this game.
He might actually find it. No.
But if he does, if he goes for it, Tinber's going to kill him.
Yeah. I like that Birdgang are being, like, their control of this courier is really good. They're flying it over the trees.
He wants it. He's going to dive the base for it.
He really hates this courier.
Andrew, come on. No. Andrew, why?
This is too bold. Too bold. There's Tenbird with the Lameo. He's got the Lamanese.
I'm trying to think of a good metaphor for this, but I can't even think of one.
I can't even. I've never seen a bounty hunter that dedicated to a courier.
It's like,
he waits it out for like 3 minutes.
It's like the sticky bandits in Home Alone movies. They keep trying. They keep trying to do these ridiculous like heists and stuff and breaking into houses with kids in them. But at every turn, they're just getting foiled. But yet they still keep trying. Doesn't matter. Like they know, like it's a cinematic experience. They're not going to win, but they keep trying. And they always fail. They get their faces covered in hot tar and step on tacks, and
that's dedication.
Yeah, that's what's happening to Andrew.
Yeah, that's true.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow. Well, maybe they can get a kill in the mid lane. Febby, he's all by his lonesome. There are 3 heroes on the side of the Radiant, and well, Febby will get caught by the tornado, creating some space while his team pressures the bottom tier 2, but he'll just Moonlight Shadow, and where's the detection? They've got a dust on Invoker, but he's too far near the back. I think that was off the mark. He missed it. Oh, no. And now Sunbee, he's going to get caught inside the shackle. We'll see you later. Now Danny, he's just going to run straight in. Ice Wall comes, but to what avail? That's a double kill for Febby. Zip him up.
It's kind of rough when you draft a team that's completely based around being able to fight at 20 minutes and win.
Puck going ham down bottom. He'll go in against 2. Dream Coil comes out, grabs a kill on the CM. Now Adam will move out of the base, but Sky's joining the party.
Adam's gonna fall in.
Yeah, Adam, you're in some trouble. Well, this is looking like we could be close to a GG here, K-Pop Tosis.
Yes.
I mean, still Bounty Hunter's just running around. He's straight just...
He's just chilling.
What's funny is that these teams are actually in the studio at the Goem TV. So I'd love to see the camera feed right now.
I want to hear the Korean,
just sitting there, hands off the keyboard, just clicking in circles.
The Korean casters, what they're saying about this. What I would like for him to do is do the touchdown dodo as Febby gets a kill.
Febby, he may actually fall
godlike.
And he get a kill on the Danny here.
That's no! He got one! He got one!
Oh.
Andrew got it.
Who got?
He got the courier, and then he called GG.
Oh,
you missed it. And then you were too busy watching kills.
I was too busy watching Marana die for the first time.
My God, why were you watching kills?
Oh, son of
Andrew killed the courier.
I was this close to a perfect game.
They were waiting until the courier killed to call GG. As soon as he killed the courier, he called GG.
That's salty. That's. I'm glad you caught it. See, at least you were here, K-Pop Tosis. You got my back.
I actually care, man.
I actually care about couriers. I'm focused. Meanwhile, you're watching. Febby died in the base. Who
died.
gives a shit? Mirana's getting kills. We want to see
kills.
this courier
I don't
die.
care about kills.
Oh man, so that was an interesting series. A little bit more one-sided. You know, today was a little bit backwards. I thought that first series was kind of the clear favorite. MVP Phoenix would take a quick 2-0. That ended up being a really good best of 3. The second series I thought would be a little closer, but Birdgang, they made quick work of Hot6, man.
Great team. I was expecting Birdgang to win pretty handily in these games as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we looked at the Dota 2 Lounge odds, but
yeah.
I'm kind of impressed about how just how like promising Birdgang looked in these matches. Like these were they weren't even close.
Yeah, especially that last game. I mean, you can't just leave Febby to free farm like that. Not only did they let him free farm, but they let him take down a tier 1 tower solo completely unchecked. They didn't even glyph it. They were just like, yeah, Febby's going to get a tower. What's Mirana going to do?
Right.
Well, he's going to go ham on your team. I mean,
well, the idea was that they were going to go for a more mid-game centric team anyway, so they tried to fight a lot. They tried to win those fights and get good trades early, but instead they got a lot of bad trades early. They ended up winning slightly in kills at about the 10-minute mark, but that was fighting only 4 players on Birdgang the whole time.
yeah.
While, Febby was farming up.
I think they just really need to reevaluate this CM strategy. She ended that game 0-7-4. She just didn't have an impact. And looking at overall hero damage at the end, let's see, Mirana did 14,000, and that was the most by a long shot.
In a 22-minute game, that's quite a bit.
Weaver did 5,000, Ancient Apparition did 4,000, Puck did 9,000. Mirana melted faces. Like Lena did 7, Crystal Maiden did 2.3k, Bounty Hunter did 3k. I mean, even just
did
the
a lot of
difference
damage
in
to that courier, though.
Yeah, a lot of damage to that courier. Invoker, he only did 6.7.
It's a morale victory.
Yeah,
See,
that was
getting that courier, it's all about going into the next game, knowing it's all about the little victories, guys. The little victories.
Oh, sorry, Nature's Prophet. I'm covering your face again. Sorry, little buddy. There he is. I like the face that he's making. He looks so angry. He's got that just like...
He's not angry. He's focused.
He's determined. He's
focused.
He's getting in tune with the trees.
He's focused on making money, man.
On making money. Oh, good. We've got our BTS cup here in the shot as well. There you go. Get some branding in the shot. So that wraps up our coverage tonight, guys. This was day 1 of the Korean Starladder Season 9 playoff. So we have 4 teams left. We saw all 4 teams tonight. It is a double elimination bracket, and we can actually take a look at that bracket right here. Ooh, I can get rid of that title. But so obviously MVP Phoenix, they won. They're moving on in the winners bracket. Birdgang moving on. So next up, they will be in the winners bracket. And then over here on the loser side, of course, it will be Monkey Spanner versus MVP Hot6 to get
and
things
the loser
going.
goes home.
Yeah, loser goes home. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Only one team can make it to the Starladder Finals.
Exactly.
So things are getting tense here in Starladder Season 9. But that wraps up for us tonight. Glad you could join me, Brian. Always a pleasure to have a little bit of the Stats Man on the stream. Get some of that Southern twang going on. Awesome times. Awesome times.
I enjoy it.
So have a good night, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow for Starladder EU. And just keep it on. Thank you for joining us here at Beyond the Summit. We'll see y'all later.